What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. How we doing? Pretty solid day, huh? All right. We got some pretty good news here. Not gonna lie. It's Adam Aaron's birthday today. For those of you guys who do not know, this is pretty good right here. All of those shorts. AMC has a lot of debt. The debt has high interest. Blah, blah, blah. Fundamentals. All right. Short it then. See what happens. How we doing, everybody? We doing good? Woohoo! I'm having fun. I have a little funny story for you guys today, too. Let's do this thing. All righty. So we were able to buy back at par 35 million of AMC Theater's most expensive debt with its 15% interest rate. That's really high. That saves us more than 5 million of interest costs annually. Might be tax deductible. Who knows? Progress is made when you take big steps or small steps. The important thing is that you are moving forward. Oh boy. That's some awesome news. Would you look at that, everybody? AMC paying off its debt. We got a lot of other cool things to talk about too. So thank you all for coming in here for this stream. Let's see who we got in here tonight. Is everybody feeling all right? Everybody doing good? What's up, Long? Yeah, we're going to look at those Citadel tweets too, because screw them, just for fun. Okay, I don't think we've done a live stream with all of these Citadel tweets coming out. I think maybe we did a live stream when the first Citadel tweets came out, but we're going to rip into these people. We're going to have some fun. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping a like on the stream as you're coming in. It just helps us get some more people in here. YouTube's been messing with us. Let's do this thing. What happened today? Okay, so we're going to go over, we have a lot to go over. There's a couple of things that may or may not have happened today. The most important thing that we know and we can confirm is that bill, the government funding bill, got passed through the Senate. That helped the markets in the short term, boosted everything, but AMC got a really big boost. It was like a suspiciously big boost. Like I could have been like, oh, okay, the markets were ripping if we like went up 5% from the lows. But what did we went to 4150 from like 30. The low of the day was 3374. That is a very substantial move. So something else was definitely happening during that time. Ben, thank you so much for the super. Shout out to all you guys who send those in. You guys don't have to do that. It really means a lot. Ben says, yo, hashtag don't drop the soap, Ken. Ooh, thought you would not stream today. I thought so too, but we're going to stream for a little bit and have some fun. All right. What should we do first? Should we make fun of Citadel's tweets, or should we go over what could have potentially happened in the market and like with AMC that could have caused the big run up? What should we do first? Do you think it's a bull trap? Could. We'll go over it. All right. I mean, we're at 38.76 in the after hours. We're pushing towards 39. The low of the day, 33.74. The high, 41.50. Opened at 35.19. Like, today was an awesome day, guys. Awesome day. Make fun of them. Yeah, AMC Ape Gang. Yeah, financial runs. So I think what she's talking about there, it's not like bank runs. Like, I don't think she could be talking about like runs on banks, but financial runs in terms of like big bad margin calls. Like she's said it many times in the past. She's like, the leverage levels right now are not a good sign. If the market starts to freak out in any direction, we're going to see margin calls. And the other thing, you're never going to see a news article about a margin call. They're behind the scenes and they may not affect prices. They just happen. They're like, hey, give us more money. And then they're like, okay, or not. And then they cover their position. You're never going to see like, oh, like the margin call happened. Like that's just not how it works. Financial diarrhea. Interesting. Okay. So let's do a little bit of a quick Ortex update before we get any further. Let's see what we got over here. We have 20.53% short interest as the estimate. Very high. I mean, basically pushing all-time highs in terms of the estimates that Ortex is giving us. Utilization, 85.91. It's very suspiciously low. Just, I'll put it that, like, it just, like, if you're going to have utilization, like short interest near all-time highs, and you don't have the utilization, like, near, like, 95 or 100%, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. All righty. Slap the like for the algorithm. Thank you so much, Hudson's. All right. And then let's take a look at the option chain really quick and what Sonko Tracker is giving us, because this tells a good story. Like we don't have any real gamma squeeze potential unless we ran through the option chain. It like wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. But here's the thing, like gamma squeezes don't just happen on the week that the options expiration date is. Like, yeah, every monthly we typically see a pile up on certain strikes and the open interest goes up. We can already see it for the October, 142,000 out of the money, 16,851 in the money. When those contracts start to run in the money, they're delta hedging, which puts more buying volume into the stock. Now, we saw the share price of AMC run up at the end of August, so we sent a lot of those contracts in the money, which then created that positive feedback loop. So we did see a gamma squeeze, like we did. But right now, we're not really seeing any giant potential for a gamma squeeze right now, but January does provide some pretty solid gamma squeeze potential, which is good. And again, we could see October start to pile up. We could see November and December start to pile up. Like before we got close to September, like when me and TMI were talking, or TMI and I, for all the grammar police out there, like it didn't look like September was going to amount to all that much. And then it did. And then we had a run up. We saw like it like you got to wait until we get closer to those dates, because then people are going to start putting more money on it. But here's what we're looking at. This is the important thing about the option chain. So we can see in terms of like the open interest for out of the money calls is like pretty much outweighing the puts most of the time, except for December where it's pretty even. Where is it? January. Well, we already have way more calls than puts on January. So for these next couple expiration dates, people are betting more towards AMC going up than going down. So that just kind of gives you a gauge of sentiment. Like in terms of the option chain, people are betting that AMC is going to continue to the upside. Could it be de-hedging? Yeah, it could, but today we saw a decent amount of hedging. Ho, Hugh, thank you so much for the super. It really means a lot, man. If you thought my, oh boy, was huge, wait till Ken gets out of prison, she's Hugh, that was aggressive, buddy. That was aggressive. What's going on, guys? All right. Then here's the other thing. I'm trying to figure out like a good way to do this. Everybody knows about the Citadel tweets already and what they've been doing and what we all pretty much have suspected they've been doing. This is important. It creates this right here, in my opinion, shows a pattern of behavior. Now, for those of you that do not have any legal experience, that may not know why that's important, well, if January and right now was the only time that Citadel has basically done these types of things, like the fear mongering, the spreading the rumors, naked shorting, and all of that stuff, if this, like if confirmed, was the only time that they've done this, they could probably try to get around it, where it's like, oh, we had to because of the volatility and we had to take the other side of these trades in order to make sure we had liquidity in the market. But this right here, which I think a lot of people like don't fully get, creates that pattern of behavior that since 2015, when this investigation started, could have been way earlier than this, they've been doing these types of things, guys. So here's what we have. In 2015, Citadel Securities saw one of its accounts managed by a Shanghai-based futures firm barred from trading shares. The move comes after China's Securities Regulatory Commission pledged to strictly punish local institutional investors who were charged with short selling, rumor mongering, and foreign meddling for fueling a stock slide. What does that sound like, guys? Yeah, I saw. Okay, so they went on another tweet storm. We're going to pull that up in a minute. But here's what they did. They didn't ban short selling, but what they did was they banned the ability to basically day trade shorts. You can't sell shares and then buy them back the same day. Now, what does that sound like? Like when you're trying to like manipulate a stock and you're shorting and buying back the same day, where maybe it's two different entities, a short ladder attack? How about that? So it's like, okay, so this right here is like, it creates that pattern of behavior that, okay, they've done this. And now potentially they've been doing it again. Thank you, Corey. All right, let's try to find what Citadel has done again. Okay, so I've heard a lot of people have debunked what they've said. I haven't looked into it. So we're going to have to kind of go with it a little bit. We might have to look at some of the quote tweets. I think Kringle was putting some stuff out. Oh, my God. 58 minutes ago. Here we go. Guys, they are so annoyed at us right now. So annoyed. Look at this. So they put out an article from fortune.com. It is crystal clear that Robinhood restricted trading in response to a $3 billion margin call from the National Securities Clearing Corporation. Multiple documents, statements, and contemporaneous communications confirm this. Here's the thing. I think they still think that we're stupid. Like we don't know how market making works. Yeah, they're turning on their boy Vlad 100%. Well, they're kind of turning on the NSC. They're saying it's the NSCC's fault. They're like, it's not our fault. It's the NSCC's fault. But here's the thing. Okay, so this is where it gets fun. So Citadel came out and said that they were like the preeminent market maker during January, and they facilitated like 7.4 billion. It was either shares or transactions, whatever it was, trades. Okay, so how do they do that? How do they facilitate those trades? Well, most of the time, they're creating that liquidity in the market themselves. They'll internalize it. So they can either directly short and fill those buy orders, or they could just naked short. So we know that, and they basically said, hey, we had all of these trades. It's like, well, we know that you weren't able to get all of these. Like, we know it's just like, it would have been impossible. There was just 1.2 billion in volume on AMC alone. Like, that is a boatload of shares. So they potentially, in order to facilitate those trades, allegedly, speculation, would have to take the other side in short or naked short in order to provide that liquidity to the market. So as the stock keeps running up, as the volume keeps getting pumped into brokerages like Robinhood, Webull, or any of these other brokerages that use payment for order flow and then route to Citadel, they're just adding to this wildly high short position because they have to provide that liquidity to the market. So then we get to the point where, okay, so they have this short position just legally, by the way, legally, because they have the legal ability to naked short and to take the other side of their these transactions due to their, like, the way that market making works. But they have a beneficial interest in the stock going down. Because think about it, the stock's going up. They have to take the other side of the trade in terms of the short. So now they're just wildly like down on this short position. It didn't really matter how much money they were making by front running the trades if they had to take the other side of it. So you can say that you can say that, oh, it was the NSCC. Let me think of a good example of this. It's like saying, oh shoot, I can't think of one. I used to be really good at the metaphors. Dustin, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Robinhood logged me out and restricted my account today when trying to buy AMC. Ooh, that's weird. No explanation, and hours later, restriction was removed. What? I wonder if more people had that problem. AA tweet, Nando. We went over that in the very beginning. That was the big news that we were talking about. That was awesome. But do you guys see what I'm saying? Like how Citadel, and the other thing. Here's the thing: if Citadel was really worried about legal implications and like, needing to put out a statement, one, Twitter is filled with people like me, you, all of the people in the chat, Trey, Matt, TMI, Review Dork, Wrench Capital, all people like that who are very bullish on these two stocks and know the deal with what's been going on with the manipulation. We don't directly know that it's Citadel, like right now. We have no idea we have no way to confirm it, but like we don't really like them for the reason, mainly the only thing that we can really confirm about Citadel is that they have too much control on the order flow in the market. That's really it right now, that we can fully confirm. But why would they come to Twitter and try to win us over? Like, what are you trying to do? It doesn't make any sense. Put out a public statement. Have a representative go on the media outlets. Go call your buddy Sorkin at CNBC and just be like, hey, dude, I need you to throw up some like real easy questions to me. And then we're gonna go for this in an interview on your show. And then we're going to try to put this to bed. But they just decided to go to Twitter where they're just going to get ripped apart when all of these like emails are coming up. It's just backwards. It's like this. They're supposed to be smart. Isn't that they're supposed to be very smart people. Like these are the people that are creating the algorithms that run the markets, that run how the market works, like these dark pools, the algos, the liquidity in the markets, the trading. You got to be a decently smart individual to be able to do that. But then you're just going to do something so dumb that's going to do nothing. This is a waste of time for them. And it's just fun for us. Like you're just giving, and then we come here. What else did they say? Oh, we have more. We have a Twitter thread from them. Let's see. Here's the email from 5:11 a.m. Oh my God. They are throwing Robinhood under the bus. Ooh, look at this. All right. So now they're putting out evidence. So, all right. This is, oh my God. Do you guys know how funny this is? This is wild. Okay. So everybody used to think that the hedgies would come into like the ape community and try to divide us. But all we had to do was get a hashtag trending. And then we just created the most division between them. Citadel's going after Robinhood and the NSCC now. Robinhood's trying to defend themselves. The NSCC is just sitting there like, I don't know, man. Like we had to issue this margin call. This is hilarious. Okay, so here's the deficit right here. It's like $3 billion. Robinhood CEO testified under oath that the $3 billion margin call exceeded the amount of net capital at Robinhood Securities, and that led to it imposing trading restrictions. Guys, what? This is drunk. This is hilarious. Robinhood's president hold on. Are they? Oh, no. Okay, so Robinhood's president and CEO, I'm guessing this is Swartwout that they're talking about. Let's see. Oh, Justin, thank you so much for the Superman. I really appreciate it. Shout out to all you guys who are doing that. It really means a lot. You guys don't have to if you don't want to, but thank you. You see where people believe FINRA were aware of the PCO? I did see that I think Citadel put out a comment that like they were or Robinhood in some of the leaked documents that they had to talk to FINRA. Which I mean, it would make sense that they're gonna it's the financial industry, like regulatory something, like they had to have been aware that this was gonna happen. But you see where people believe FINRA were aware of the PCO. However, previously in the document shows Robinhood didn't notify FINRA. Oh my God, these people are just Dirty liars. Ken, thank you, man. Oh, I love how these memberships just pop up. That's really cool. Most of the smartest people I know have zero common sense. Grew up with my sister being brilliant yet clueless. Interesting. Ben, thank you so much, man. Every time we have a run up, people say they had problems buying or selling. I think it's FUD. Nobody ever proves it. Trying to create fear of being locked. Interesting. Yeah, I've never had any problems, but we'll see about that. Hugh, let's see. Thanks for the supers, guy. I really appreciate it. It's funny because their tweets show how out of touch with humanity they really are. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Ken, thank you, man. So happy to finally be able to catch one of your live streams again. Missed you, man. Oh, I missed you guys too. I've just been so busy with school. 3910. Oh, are we pumping in the after hours right now while we're ripping into Citadel? Yeah, 3910 right now. We're up 2.8% in the after hours. This might be off of the news of AMC like repurchasing some of their debt. Okay, now let's go into how the bad institutions are eating each other right now because this is hilarious. All right. Robinhood's president and COO submitted a sworn declaration in federal court that the trading restrictions were a way to mitigate the sudden increase in the NSCC deposit requirements. Yeah, we know that. Thanks, Citadel, for telling us what we already know. Here we go. The DTCC, the parent company of the NSCC. Thanks for the lesson, buddy. It's not like we've spent since January figuring out how these institutions work. Thanks for you telling us that. Corroborated Robinhood's statements regarding the margin call. Yeah, gotcha. Numerous other retail brokerage firms also impose restrictions on the... Yeah, okay. Whatever. Screw you. Wow, you did a lot of research. Thanks, Market Watch. During this volatile period, Citadel Securities was the only... Guys. Citadel literally cannot for 1 second resist the urge to tell us that they are the top market maker. They're just bragging. All right. During this volatile period, Citadel Securities was the only market maker that executed buy and sell orders for individual investors without limitations. Okay. The orders have to get to you, you dummies. You wouldn't have any... Oh, God. You wouldn't have any, like... You just pay for the order flow that comes in. If there's no order flow, then you're not going to process the orders. Whatever order flow's coming in, you're going to process. That's just how it works. Oh, these people. 007, thank you for the super. Liquid IV, I'm sending you the Godfather paperwork. Interesting. Thank you. Michael Moon, thank you so much for the super. Have a share? Don't mind if I do. Keep it together. Rogue, these people are... All right. Are there more? Are there more of these? Let's see. What else we got from these 3 hours ago? Oh, boy. Here we go. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping a like on the stream. It just helps us get some more people in here just so we can make fun of Citadel. It's very fun. All right. Here we go. Plaintiff's lawyers concealed facts from the court. Why are you telling us this? Why? Plaintiff's lawyers concealed the facts from the court and the public, causing conspiracy theorists to churn baseless theories. Because we just read court filings and that's how we figured out everything. Cool. That's what they think. We first learned of Robinhood's trading restrictions from posts on Twitter. No, you didn't. That's a lie. Come on. Oh my God. If this is true right here, we first learned of Robinhood's trading restrictions from posts on Twitter. If that's true, Citadel is like a terrible company in terms of operations. One of their basically clients, I would call them, or business partners that they pay a lot of money to for order flow. And they found out about them turning off the buy button From Twitter? That's not true. We know you were in communication on the 20th and all the way up to that. And like from the messages before, like Robinhood executives said you guys were a mess. So why were you guys a mess? All right. Oh my God. Our primary Robinhood point person had to ask Robinhood if the Twitter posts on the trading restrictions were fact or fiction. Then they put this up, which, I mean, there's no names. And this is the 28th, so that would make sense. But you guys were in contact before. So, like, I believe I saw something that said that they were in contact on the 20th. Oh, time zone difference. Interesting. Interesting. Uh-oh. Is the 1 trillion requirement going to help us tomorrow? Probably not. It's just so the banks can keep lending in times of like market uncertainty and like a recession. That document with the time zone difference of yeah. Is there a time zone difference? Hold on. I mean, they're in Chicago, right? So they would be central. So if this is showing up from them, it would be 8:39, which would be 9, like after the market opens. And then this one was 9:56. So that wouldn't make any sense. If this would not make any sense, because if this is actually the tweet that they're referencing. Oh wait, it's EST. Yeah, so there's a different tweet that they're referencing here. This doesn't make a lot of sense. So this, like Robinhood, I believe this would be EST, 9:56 a.m. But then these referenced are in EST. So there's got to be a different tweet that they're talking about here. Yeah, 6:26. UTC. Yeah, I don't know the time zones very well. Do you see the reverse repo? That reverse repo is hilariously stupid. Let's see what AMC's at right now. What are we doing? 39.10 still? There we go. We're just chilling out. That showed 10 a.m. UTC. 0. Interesting. Corey, yeah. What is it? UTC 0 is 6 a.m. Eastern. That's weird. Why do you think they're currently so active on Twitter? Honestly, I don't know. Like, why are they doing this? They're literally just giving us like more ammo against them. We're just like, yeah, you're stupid. Like, what are you doing here? Like, it's like it's like we're all at a lunch table and then the bully comes and sits down with us and tries to like be nice. And we're all just like, get out of here, bro. This is our table. That's literally what this is like right now. It's insane. Oh, 39.28. We're up 3.26% now. We're popping. We're popping. We got like 32 minutes left. Is this? Oh, yeah. We didn't go over that yet. We got to go over the price action today. I mean, we're watching right now, 39.28. Okay. So we had two potential things happen today in terms of what could have happened with the price action. First was policy. Remember in last weekend's video, we were talking about how policy was going to drive the market this week. We're going to see volatility. We're most likely going to see a couple of down days because these headlines were going to come out that 1, the government could shut down, and 2, we could default. The market's not going to like that. It'll trip the algorithms to just sell. And that's what we saw in the beginning of this week. This new bill that's basically going to keep the markets open got through the Senate. Now, it also, I believe it has to go through the House now too, which usually things go House then Senate. I don't know why it's backwards this time. But that was one of the reasons why we saw the market start to go. Like if we pull up right here, let's see if we can pull up the SPY. That's not what we wanted. All right. Come on. Come on, Weeble. Come on now. So we did see, let's see what time this is. 13:37. Okay, so right around here, we started to see the market pick up, and then we had a big rip on AMC. But the thing is, like we were talking about earlier, it was like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that AMC would go from the lows of the day of 30 in like the $33 range all the way up to 41.78 just off of like government shutdown news. Like AMC is not a government subsidized company. Like what's going on there? So here's another theory that could have potentially played out. It's the end of the fiscal year today for the government. Now, sometimes a lot of other companies operate on the same fiscal calendar. Now, it's entirely possible that there are institutions out there with a bunch of crap on their balance sheet, these stupid short positions that they were like, we don't want these going into the end of the next year, like into the beginning of our next fiscal year. Now, I don't know why they would wait to the last day to do this. Maybe they knew that this stuff was going to be playing out. By the end, we were going to see some sell-offs, but it's very possible that we started to see some of those shorts that were holding all of this crap start to cover a portion, like a significant portion of their position when we started to see this run up. That's a theory, though. Like, you can't confirm that. And it's not even like, it's not even confirmed by Ortax. Like, I think the return shares would come 2 days later because they have to settle and then they'd get reflected on Ortax. But like it, that isn't like I was thinking about that. Very, very interesting right there. The J. Ryan Lee, thank you so much for the super chat, man. It makes sense if there was a recall from an institutional long whose entry price was getting a little close for comfort due to recent shorting. Yeah, TMI was saying that to me. It's very possible that, let's see, institutional long whose entry price is getting a little too close for comfort due to recent shorting. Yeah, so what they would potentially do is, I mean, I hate to say it this way, but they would either be manipulating the market or getting their shares back just in case they wanted to sell them. So if the price were to start coming down again and we see all of this volatility, then it's entirely possible that those institutions recalled some of their shares. They were like, we just want our stuff back in case we need to liquidate our position. Does it make sense for the institutions to sell right now? No, not even a little bit. Because when we take a look at the institutional ownership behavior of what happened with AMC over the last quarter, Q2, they, like the buys vastly outweighs the sells. And we went from 10 to 77 down into the $50 range by the end of Q2. So we know that, okay, so from 10 to 77 down to 55, they were bullish. They had a net buy. So now we're at 39.16. We're up a little bit in the after hours. We had a solid day today. Well, if they were buying and holding through 77 all the way back down to the 50s, why would they sell their position now? They obviously think it can go way higher than 77. Yeah, let's pull that up again. So AMC is buying its debt back. I know they're some of its debt back. I know a lot of you guys weren't in here when we first talked about this, but let's see right here. It's also Adam Aaron's birthday, so if you guys are on Twitter, make sure you guys go wish him a happy birthday. We were able to buy back at par $35 million of AMC Theater's most expensive debt with its 15% interest rate. That saves us more than $5 million of interest costs annually. Progress is made when you take big steps or small steps. The important thing is that you are moving forward. This is very bullish, guys. A lot of people have been saying in the past, like the naysayers of AMC are like, they have a lot of debt. Well, one, they've raised a lot of capital and they've said they're going to pay off a lot of their debt. Here's the other thing. Adam Aaron has said, I think, when was the earnings called? July? August? He said that at that time next year, so next July or August, they would be able to think about offering a dividend. So if they're going to offer a dividend, no matter what form it's in, the shorts have to pay it. If it's in a crypto form, there's no like avenue. There's no like financial instrument really to be able to pay out like, how are you going to, like, if you're a short, if they're going to offer like a piece of artwork with a value attached to it to shareholders in terms of like, how are you going to pay it? Like, there's no way for the shorts to like pay the dividend. So they would have to cover their position because they're still on the hook for it. The only problem that I see with a crypto dividend or an NFT dividend is that they would be numbered. Now, when you pay out a dividend, it's supposed to have a certain value, but the apes are a bunch of wild people. So number 69, probably going to end up having a higher value if you can get that one. Same thing with number 1. Same thing with number 420. Same thing with number 4,200. Same thing with number 69,420. Like the values of those would be different. So you can't that's going to be one of the only issues that I see with a crypto dividend or an NFT dividend is that the values of them, if they're non-fungible, they're going to end up having different values over the long term, if that makes sense. That's the only issue that I see with it. But Overstock did it. So, and they won their case, I believe. They won their case in Utah, I think it was. Yeah, isn't that great, guys? AMC buys back some of its debt. Awesome. Oh, what's up, Antics? Antics is getting a little rowdy in the chat already. I would like to use the SQQQ money to buy more AMC. There you go. All right, what else do we have? Yeah, this is awesome. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping a like on the stream. It just helps get some more people in here. YouTube's been playing around with us recently, so the engagement does help us. Today was a very good day. Oh, we got Grandy in here. 1 day closer to my bonus. I hope I can make it before the screes. Grandy, there you go. Whoa, Corey. Citadel has a court date on October 25th with the SEC. Where's that? Corey, send that to me. Corey, where is that? Hold on. Is Citadel tweeting again? No. They're just, they're so stupid. Okay, so Citadel might have a court date. Interesting. Yeah, Corey, if you have that, send that over. Everything is lining up perfectly for us. We just got to hold. Al Capone, 100%, man. It's like, think about what's like happened over the last, I don't know, 8 months. It's all been like, yeah, we think this is what's going on. Like we have a very good idea of what happened in January and what's happened since. And then now all of this stuff comes out and it's like, oh yeah, you guys were all right. And now we're just tweeting. We might have to go back to the Citadel tweets and do another rant. Tag you in a tweet. Corey, can you DM it to me? It's a lot easier that way for me to see it. I get a lot of notification. Oh, I got it actually. Monday. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. It's hard to see. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Okay. So right here, this is where I got it from. Where is this? Public calendar, cadc.uscourts.gov. This is where it's coming from. We pull up this right here. Monday, October 25th at 9:30 a.m. USCA courtroom. And I'm not sure where it is. Citadel Securities LLC versus the SEC. Oh boy. Corey, that's good. That's good, man. Eric, thank you so much for the super chat, man. SUV. So I got a tinfoil hat theory. Here it is. I think that when there is halts, it's because the shorts are being returned. No halt, no covering. So what happens really during the halt is that it's just the large institutions repositioning themselves. Like they can see all of the orders coming in and out. So they can see like where the buyers, it's like putting a blindfold on retail investors. And then the other institutions can still see like where the orders are. And then they just reposition themselves accordingly to like make sure the market doesn't get too volatile. Like the way that halts are set up are to like They say it's to protect investors, but it's really so these institutions can reposition themselves. I don't know what the court date is for. Deep diving, and shout out to Ernesto Esperanza for bringing the court thing to my attention. Give him the props. Ernesto, thank you, man. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I'll probably let me retweet this. Boom. If you guys can go blow up that tweet, that would be awesome. Let's get that information out there. I'll probably talk about that in a video tomorrow. That's awesome though. October 25th, 9:30 a.m. Citadel Securities LLC versus the SEC. Haha. Did you see Kenny threaten to sue the banner company if they made another plane? TMI's box, send me that too. I don't see it. Where was this? Where did you see that? Follow me? Yeah, Corey, I got you, buddy. Corey, I thought I followed you already. My bad, man. Maybe why Robinhood and Citadel are starting to point fingers. Why is a 16-year-old kid telling people about the stock market? 22. Sean, if you could do it better, create your own YouTube channel. See how it goes. They have to change it per the contract posted on Twitter. Is it on Cat Strikers? Did she post it? Let's see. Breaking news. No plane tomorrow. Or they'll file a lawsuit. Please see attack on behalf of our. Oh my God. Okay. So oh my God. They are trying to go out. Okay, so here we go. So this is the first email right here. So we have Mr. J. Please see the attached time-sensitive correspondence sent on behalf of our clients, Citadel Securities and Ken Griffin. Next one, Claire Locke, LLP. I feel like I've heard of them. Mr. J, we write on behalf of our clients, Citadel Securities, and its founder, Ken Griffin. We understand from recent Reddit and Twitter posts that you and your company, Fly Signs Aerial Advertising, have contracted with an individual, to fly an airplane towing a large banner emblazoned with the phrase, Ken Griffin lied under oath. We understand that you have agreed to do this in New York City at midday this Friday, October 1st. With this letter, you are hereby on notice that the statement you plan to display to untold numbers of people in New York City, and likely many more who will see images of the flight and banner on social media, is false and defamatory. If you proceed with this planned course of action, you will subject yourself personally and your company, Fly Signs, to enormous legal risk. The claim that Citadel Securities founder Ken Griffin lied under oath has no factual basis. I think that's up for debate. It is a fabrication being advanced by plaintiffs' lawyers and a credulous online mob on Twitter, Reddit, and elsewhere that has spent months spreading various debunked claims and conspiracy theories. Come on, guys. The latest conspiracy theory they are promoting is that Citadel Securities was responsible for Robinhood's decision to restrict trading in certain meme stocks like AMC and GameStop in January of 2021. Oh my God, guys, tomorrow is going to be so much fun. And that Mr. Griffin was not truthful when he testified. First of all, Kringle put out a really good tweet about this. And I thought it like crossed my mind in the beginning, but I was like, no, that can't be. It looks like a deep fake. It doesn't look like it's actually him, but it probably is. It's probably just the camera, whatever. It just looks suspicious. Was not truthful when he testified before Congress in February that neither he nor any employee at his company had any communications with Robinhood about restricting or doing anything to prevent people from buying in GameStop. Let's see what else we have. Oh my God, guys, this is nuts. Oh, Joshua, thank you so much for becoming a member, man. I really appreciate it. All right, here we go. The allegation that Mr. Griffin lied when he gave that testimony is false and defamatory. Thanks for pointing it out again. Those propagating it are intentionally distorting the truth by claiming that the mere existence of communication between Citadel Securities and Robinhood personnel in January 2021 timeframe necessarily suggests that Citadel Securities was behind Robinhood's decision to put trading restrictions in place. Okay, so when we think about that statement right here, we know it was the National Securities Clearing Corporation. We know that, but it like the way that market making would work, it looks like that Citadel would have a beneficial interest in that happening, and it would put a lot of stress on them, Robinhood, and the clearing corporation. So it would make sense that they were in contact. But all we're really asking for is that somebody to just do a legitimate discovery and get this information to find out if it's the truth. If this is the truth that Citadel didn't do anything, then come out with the information. Like, that's all we really want. It's like, just come out with the documents. Don't go on Twitter. Go through the correct legal proceedings. You already have your lawyers going after the banner people. Like, just if you really want to get this over and done with, provide the evidence, get on with your day. You have enough money, you have enough political clout to just prove that you're innocent and make it go away, if that's the case. But as a prominent market maker and the firm that executes a large volume of Robinhood's order flow, Citadel personnel are regularly in communication with Robinhood personnel regarding a whole host of rote business matters. To suggest that the mere existence of commonplace communications between Citadel Securities and Robinhood is somehow proof of a secret demand by Citadel Securities that Robinhood restrict trading in certain stocks is completely absurd. I mean, it's not completely absurd. It's very plausible. We just need to confirm that it's true or not. The truth, as Robinhood explained publicly at the time, is that Robinhood alone made the decision to temporarily restrict trading in certain volatile and high volume stocks, and it did so out of concern that Robinhood's CEO also testified under oath that any allegation that Robinhood acted to help hedge funds or other special interests to the detriment of its customers is absolutely false and market distorting rhetoric. Wow. These people are wild. Are you sure that the letter is real? You want me to look up the people right now? Is that what you guys want? You want me to just stop reading and then look up the people and convert? Guys, they're not flying the plane anymore. It's real. Again, to be very clear, there's simply no factual basis for the false and defamatory allegation that Mr. Griffin lied under oath when he testified truthfully that Citadel Securities did not communicate with Robinhood about restricting trading. You and Fly's side should understand that lobbying such a serious and damaging allegation without any factual basis would be a textbook example of publishing a false statement with reckless disregard for the truth that would expose you and Fly Signs to significant legal liability for defamation. With this letter, you are on formal written notice of the falsity of the statement you plan to publish to a larger audience. Interesting. Kind of wild. Let's check a little Ortex update, see if it updated. Nothing really. Oh, also, we've got a couple minutes left. 39.12 up 2.79% in the after hours. Is Citadel suing the SEC? Oh, it's Citadel versus the SEC. That's interesting. Hold on. Interesting. They might be suing the SEC. Hold on. Yes, Citadel sues. Approval of new stock order type. Yeah. The Citadel does look like they're suing the SEC. So it's not the SEC. Yeah, you're right. Chris, you're right. You said October 25th is Citadel versus the SEC, not SEC versus Citadel. Yeah, you're right, guys. So Citadel is suing the SEC. I read that wrong. Thanks for the correction. Okay. So all we want is just for the correct legal proceedings to take place. Like the lawsuits out there, it's like, just go through the correct process. Like, they don't need to be tweeting. It's like, just go through the correct legal channels, figure it out. You have enough money to go through anything that you want. You also have enough political power and legal power to do pretty much anything you want, even if you're guilty, most likely. So if you're innocent, just be like, hey guys, look, I didn't do it. Like, come here. I didn't do it. Don't be like, they did it, not me. That's not how it works. That's not how the legal proceedings would work. It just, come on. Really? Hold on. No, it doesn't look like a countersuit. Corey just sent me this right here. Thank you, Corey. Let's go through this right now. This might be some of the details of the suit. So Citadel Securities sues the SEC over approval of new stock order type. Citadel Securities, which provides trading services to asset managers, banks, broker dealers, and hedge funds, has sued the SEC Commission, the Securities and Exchange Commission, over its decision to approve a new mechanism for trading stocks. Oh, IEX. Ooh, this could get interesting. The SEC failed to properly consider the costs and burdens imposed by this proposal that would undermine the reliability of our markets and harm tens of millions of retail investors. Come on now. The lawsuit was filed on Friday, which this was 2020, October 16th. Where is it? Lawsuit, which was filed on Friday and first reported by the Wall Street Journal, increases Citadel Securities' dispute over IEX's D-limit order type. The D-limit is designed to give traders a way to buy or sell stocks at the exchange while protecting them against unfavorable price moves. Interesting. The Citadel Securities saying that D-limit will damage the... From our perspective, the D-limit. All right, let's look at what this D-limit is and why they're so pissed about it. D-limit. Here we go. Designed to improve displayed liquidity for all market participants. Discretionary limit behaves like a regular limit order, except when the IEX signal predicts the price is about to change. This triggers D-limit orders to automatically reprice to 1 MPV, minimum price variant, 0.01 for most stocks outside that level. So, is it protecting against HFT? Well, when the CQI predicts that the price is about to change, that NBBO, the national best bid, is moving up, is down, or the national best offer is moving up, D-limit buy sell orders are repriced. Under normal trading conditions, the order stays at the new price unless the CQI is triggered again. Technical details. That's interesting. So they're pissed about this new order type. Joe Erickson, thank you so much for the super. The only news on Citadel suing the SEC I can find is from 2020. Yeah, but again, remember, these legal proceedings take a very long time to play out. So they could have had multiple court dates in the past, or this is the first court date. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. I also hear Citadel is having a yacht sale. No. This is nuts. This is getting so wild. Updated article in the DM. Corey, thank you, buddy. Let's see. Better markets. Let's pull this up. I'm fine with just reading through this right now. All right, so this has to do with the Citadel suing the SEC still. So on April 12th, 2021, Better Markets filed an amicus brief in the DC circuit supporting the SEC's approval of the new order type developed by IEX. So again, same thing. That order type would help protect millions of Americans from predatory high-frequency traders. So I was right. It's going to protect against HFT. A handful of high-frequency trading firms, including Citadel, spend vast sums to acquire sophisticated equipment and non-public information that give them a huge and unfair advantage in the marketplace. Exactly. So that's what it would be doing. So what it does is it looks like the orders are going to, like the limit orders are going to reprice themselves so the HFTs can't mess with it. So they're going to see here, oh, this is cool. So what the delimit would do, what it looks like, is when you put in a limit order, a normal limit, they can just see where the order is. And if they don't want your order to get filled, the HFTs can make sure that the price doesn't get there, or they make sure it does get there to make sure your stop or limit gets hit. But what the delimit would do is if it senses like a rear, like what it says here, the crumbling quote indicator predicts the price is about to change, the delimit orders will automatically reprice. So it's like a variable market, or it's like a variable limit order. That's really cool. First court date, October 25th. Interesting. Yeah, that's really cool. Wow. We should get free movie tickets for life after this is over. No. You'll be able to afford as many movie tickets as you want. All right, we got 4 minutes left in the trading, or in the after hours. We're at 39.14. We're up 2.84% in the after hours trading period. We're doing very solid. Let's see. This date feels like when we went to 25. Not really. Like, it doesn't really, to me, it doesn't feel that way. Maybe it does, maybe a little bit. But like, again, this is only a 7% day with like a 2.76 in the after hours. If we're going to compare like the move to 25, I would say the move that we had late August, early September, when we went to like, I think it was 47 at one point, would resemble more the move to 25. When blue hoodie? I don't know. Chance for a gamma squeeze tomorrow? Low. Feels like May 26th. I mean, hey, I would not be mad at all. Not at all. Debt ceiling raise? No. No, not to my knowledge. Right now we have what do you call it? Just government funding, government spending. What's the SPY at in the after hours? 0.18. Yeah, I mean, with the SPY down today, we had a solid day. That's a very good sign for AMC. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping a like on the stream just helps us get some more people in here. So thank you guys who have already done that and who are going to. Really means a lot. Thank you. Feels like I didn't average down enough. Hey, man, that's odds are you skip class to watch the price action. Guys, oh, I didn't tell you my funny story of today. So I'm sitting in my management class, and this is the one class that, like, on Thursdays, I'm probably either going to be late to because I only have an hour in the day to make videos, and I have to, like, walk from, like, the other side of campus all the way back here, like, 15 minutes. So I really only have, like, 25 minutes to make a video during the day. So I make a video, and I walk back, make it in time to my management class, and I'm sitting there, and then Rogue calls me like halfway through, and my class ends at like 3:15, but the teacher was like, I'm going to let you out early today. So I was like, awesome. Rogue calls me, and I'm like, oh, something's going on right now. So I pull out my phone real quick, and this is the class that, like, the teacher's like, you can't use your phone, you can't use your computer. And I'm like, oh, come on, bro. And he calls me, and I'm like, I couldn't answer the call, but then I look at my phone, and AMC's at 41, and I was like, oh my God. There was just a massive boom. Like, I was like, oh my God, what is happening right now? But remember, I had already made a video, but it was before when the price was at like 34. So I'm like, oh shoot, I can't release this. But like, the information like was relatively the same. And I was like, oh shoot. So then I had to like run back, figure out what was going on. I was like, they must have passed something. They had to have passed something for this to happen. So I run back to my room. I make the video and I released it, and I was like, that was a close one. So technically, I made 2 videos today. STV is the only person to wear a hoodie year round. I like hoodies. Well, when I was at home, I was in like the basement, so it was cold down there, so I needed to wear a hoodie. Now I just like wearing a hoodie. Oh, the house passed it too? Hold on. Let's see. Congress avoids government shutdown. Policy vague on time. Yeah, whatever. Biden signs resolution to keep federal government open hours before the midnight deadline. Yep. Government staying open. We're good. Cap, thanks for the super. No. Anyone figure out that you're the VIX? Oh, I don't think so. There's like a kid in my group that's in like one of my groups that's like TikTok famous. And he was talking about like how his buddy like does these streams. He was like, yeah, like I was over there and his internet cut out. And I was like, yeah, man, it really stinks when your internet goes out and you're on stream. It's like really bad. He was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh, cool. Matt wins. His story was about almost getting beat up in a bathroom at a bar last weekend. Mandy, that's interesting. Not SCV as our godfather. Guys. All right. I could tell you about like what I think we're gonna shelf that one. I don't think we're gonna tell this story. I don't think we're gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna talk about my personal life. I don't think we should do that. I think that would be bad. No, we're not doing that. I could tell everybody always like, well, let's see. It's because someone told Matt he's got no potential. See, you can't tell a man that he's got no potential and then expect nothing to happen. Like, what's he going to do? Just be like, yeah, you're right. Like, no. What actually happened, though? Why did he almost get into a fight with somebody in a bathroom? SCV's making sound effects now. I always get too late. Got to say it now. Nope. Please don't tell. Not gonna. Mandy, nope. Mandy, you would just get jealous. Let's see. Thanks for let's see. Bro, you're really the mass investor without your mask? No. I mean, have you ever seen us in the same room? I mean, yes, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah, we're not. Good. Personal life is private. Exactly. Yeah, we're not telling any of my stories. I'll tell you some personal life stories, but there are some that I'm not gonna touch. Nope. It is power half hour too. Let's see. Drunk bully was picking on him. Said, "What are you looking at?" That's just rude. DM me so I can send you gifts. All right, Fuzzy, I got you right now. Oh, I don't know the zip code. That's going to be hard. All right, here we go. All right. There you go, Fuzzy. That's the real story, though. Matt said nothing. Oh God. I can't really say what I say on YouTube. Like, I can't really say what I actually say to people on YouTube, but there are a couple of things that you can just say to people that if they're like trying to cause problems with you, they will immediately get distracted and be like, why did you just say that to me? Did STV skip school again? Yep. You think our credit rating is going to drop with the debt ceiling stuff and positive default? It could. To all the Vicks out there starting melees? No. Not for me. I don't like... Oh, he had a friend from his college rugby team backing him up? See, there you go. You're all good to go there then. Let's see. Let's see. What are we up to? Yeah, credit rating could. I mean, it could. I don't know if it will, though. I think the last time was either 2015 or 2011 we got downgraded. Maybe no. Last year I think we might have gotten downgraded. Markets react less every time. Yeah, everybody knows what's about to happen. It's like they're gonna mess around and just kick the can down the road and be like, yeah, they're just trying to score political points. It's stupid. Oh, the stream is almost at 500 likes. That's pretty cool. Spy correction, where you think it will hit definite support. If the spy is going to correct, here's where it will go. $411, 200-day moving average. Whoa. Hold up now. We are below that 50. Jeez. All right, let's see what happens with the SPY. I mean, AMC had a little rally today. Interesting. Yeah, if the SPY can't get back above the 50-day moving average, then I could see it going down to the 200, which is this one, which is right now at about 411, 412. What did we close after hours? 39.12, up 2.76%. Good job, everybody. Yellen called them out on the debt ceiling only being about political points. Exactly. That's why I don't go to bars anymore. Some D-bag always wants to start something. Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. SCV DM. Oh, they deleted a tweet. Oh, boy. No, they didn't. That's awesome. Okay, guys, so Citadel is now deleting tweets. Hey, Citadel, this is why you don't go on Twitter and think that we're stupid, because we will just find out that you're lying in about 2 hours. How about some more confirmation, everybody, that we're correct in what we've done? Like, it goes back to exactly what I was saying in the beginning of the video yesterday. What are you here for? Like, I know a lot of people talk about their why, but like, what are you here for? Are you here to make a bunch of money? That's cool. We welcome you with open arms. Are you here to make sure that these institutions that have been screwing over people? Here's the thing. If you want to become filthy rich, I don't really go for it. Like, that's awesome. Like, you want to accumulate a bunch of wealth? Great. But you can't illegally and like manipulating the way a market is supposed to work. Not okay. Can't do that. That's not allowed. So do you want to be able to get back what was potentially lost from what happened in January and punish these institutions for what they did in 2008, because it's the same ones. It's not like they are doing anything differently. Why? What incentive do they have to do anything differently? What are they afraid of happening? Nothing. You know what happened the last time that they did this? The executives got fat bonuses at the end of the year with the government bailout money, taxpayer dollars. That's what happened. They're like, yeah, we're going to be fine either way. As long as we can remain liquid and solvent during any kind of market freakout, we're good. But this is different. Kind of caught them in this one. So, like, what do you want to do? You know what you have to do. Like, I don't have to say it. It's not financial advice. Do whatever you want to do. You know what you have to do. Cap, thank you so much for the super. Imagine the day where the government shuts down and the 8th generation drives the stock market higher. That would be wild, bro. We need a third straight day of a trending hashtag on Twitter. Interesting. Someone should change the plain banner to Citadel deletes tweets now. That would be awesome because you can do that. That's perfectly fine. Just be like, Citadel deletes tweets. That's so messy. I love it. It's hilarious, guys. Like, we know that they're caught in a bunch of things and they're trying to backtrack by just creating more lies. Different? Yeah, I don't know. Hope 100+ million volume and Bull Train. That would be nice. That would be very sweet. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. It's like, we know that these institutions love to see like the ape community on Twitter and Reddit like have a bunch of division and like a bunch of infighting. But all we had to do was just like all the ape community did was get a hashtag trending, and now Citadel's pointing fingers at Robinhood, the NFCC. They're putting out like mistaken tweets. It's not looking good for him. You need way more subscribers, man. You have a greater insight for what's really happening. Becoming my favorite. Jackson, thank you, man. Where can I sell my kidney? 007. I don't know, man. There's probably a market somewhere. Just print a synthetic one. You'll be fine. Couldn't they send it up? Couldn't they send it up the way it is? There's more than one Ken Griffin. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about there, Mr. Fisher. STV is my spirit animal. Nice. Nice. They got algorithms that are top secret but can't figure out Twitter. Yep. They can't even figure out how to run work around Twitter. Oh God, they're so stupid. You can sell it on the dark web. Yeah. I just sold my Wave Runner today for $3,000 straight to AMC. There you go. Let's see. Selling out the banner. Oh, the banner. Couldn't they send it up the way it is? No, they couldn't do that. They know. They would get that banner. No, they can't do that now. With basically they got a cease and desist, and they cannot do that anymore. Oh. Hope you can buy 1,000 Wave Runners soon. There you go. Was nice to see big volume today. Yeah. Ooh, 100 million, 101.51 million. That's pretty solid, man. Game is about to start. Hit the like button and be easy. See you tomorrow. Nicholas, there you go, man. Thank you. Citadel is so screwed. Robinhood too. Yeah, like, come on now. They're only screwed if somebody's going to enforce this, which, who knows? The squeeze could be what enforces it. Like, we don't know what they're holding. We have no idea. It's very difficult to determine what they're holding right now just because of the reporting standards. We just don't know. I thought the banner was going to get changed to Citadel Scandal. Interesting, maybe. Yeah, let me look. Yeah, no, I don't think they're changing it. I think they're just nixing it for this week. Fantasy football team, I think I'm 1-2. Not doing so great. I have Christian McCaffrey, so that's not good. Those $50 streaks for 10-15 printed today. There you go, Patrick. For apes who know, no explanation is necessary. For bears who don't know, no explanation is possible. Love to our apes from across the pond. Sang, thank you, man. Those are some good words. Isn't the banner going to be Citadel Scandal? Yeah, I haven't seen anything on that. I've just seen the tweets that say that they got the cease and desist. We'll just put allegedly on the banner and it's good. No, can't do that. All right, people, let's get hyped. Everybody, I just knocked some stuff over. Let's get excited. What are we doing? We got AMC at 39.12 in the after hours. Closed. We're doing good. We're having a good time. Why is Citadel tweeting it all? Because they're fucking idiots. Uh-oh, potty mouth. STV said a curse word. This play is like skiing. Oh, here come the comments. I can already feel it. They're about to come. I know they're coming. I know there's a little latency thing. You guys are probably just seeing it right now. Uh-oh, here it comes. STV said the curse word. Oh, no. There it is. Somebody's going to be like, say it again. It's like, no, you guys get one. TM, swear jar rumbled. I legit was doing work, then you cussed, and now I'm here for it. All right. Here's a thought. What if the hedge funds are borrowing shares from institutions short the stock and returning shares would make the utilization drop? No, because they'd still be willing to lend those shares. You watch your mouth, young man. Say it again. It's just, why are you deleting tweets? You're just making your problem so much worse for yourself. You're not helping your cause. If you're trying to win back the public image, or again, we haven't even talked about this yet. Remember, Citadel Market Maker and Citadel Hedge Fund, they do not want to be in the news like this because their investors, they're whales, do not want their like CEO, the hedge fund manager, to be having any legal problems at all. Because you know what that does? It causes the SEC to come in and maybe look at the books and see some wild trades that they've been doing that they probably shouldn't have been. There's all sorts of things that can come from this. And what the hell? Like, they don't want that. So it's possible that Citadel's like, we need to put out statements about this to be like, we didn't do anything, so our investors don't get spooked. It's looking good. It's all them electrolyte drinks. Yeah, man. Gotta love me some liquid IV. Never invite the devil. Yeah. Bought some amazing calls this morning. Says Mr. Fishing. There you go. Yeah, I like kind of did some weird stuff with my position. Like I like kind of rolled them, but like I didn't. It's a very weird. I was acting a little bit emotionally this morning. I was like, oh, I'm gonna sell these, buy like the ones that are further out that I already have, add to my position and see what I want to do from there, just to like safen up the account. But ended up being fine by the end of the day. How was class this week? Terrible. I don't want to be in class. Nothing says you're innocent like deleting tweets that you claim to be innocent in. Exactly. Like we don't have screenshots of them everywhere. Come on now. Come on now. Citadel, go home. You're drunk. Do they not realize their clients have Twitter and can read? It's truly embarrassing for them. For us, it's delightful. Yeah, it's hilarious. The amount that they're gonna like be squirming in this situation to try to get out of it is probably not gonna make up for January, but I mean, depends on how culpable they were in this. Most likely decently, but who knows? We're gonna have to see. It's like all allegedly right now. Nothing's like concrete proven from what I've seen. Because remember, in those emails, they were copying in their lawyer so they could pull like the attorney-client privilege card and be like, yeah, no. I take the trades Pelosi trades because she trades perfectly every time. Honestly, great idea. Like, Nancy Pelosi should just get her Series 7 and then just charge everybody for her trades. I think it's Series 7, 64, something else. There's a couple of them that you need, and then you get to like be basically a financial advisor. She should get those and then just charge everybody, and she would make so much money. Let's see. What do we got here? I need Pelosi to create a Discord channel for her trades. I think you can see them. There are a couple of websites that track them, which is awesome. Nah, Dean, I'm having a good time, bro. We need a hashtag trending on Twitter every day. We can do it if we want to. SCV, can I work at your firm and make coffee all day? No, I don't want to have a firm. SCV needs a drink. Yeah, always needs a drink. Why wouldn't I? Has anyone else been looking into SDC Smile Direct? Yeah, they've had their runs in the past. We'll see what happens with them. Still got 69,000 subs? I do. See attorney-client privilege crime fraud exemption? Interesting. Honestly, from your POV, what's the lowest amount you think AMC could squeeze to? No idea. We would have to know how many counterfeit shares are out in the market, and like, there's no way to figure that out right now. Lord, what is Ride? Lordstown Motors? Is that what Ride is? I think so. I think Ride is Lordstown, isn't it? Or it's something else. STV, take a picture when you have 69 420. Yeah, I could do that. I'd have to. That would be hard to do because the subscriber numbers. YouTube's weird. YouTube unsubscribes people randomly, so like make sure you guys are subscribed. I feel like everybody in the chat is because it's on subscribers only, but I've seen it. Like YouTube is like people have been like, I was subscribed and now I'm randomly not subscribed, and it's like, thanks YouTube. Oh, what happened to my car? It's at the shop. I think they need to put some like coils and stuff into it. So that's going to be expensive. And then if that's not the problem, then it's going to be very expensive. So I'm going to do the first thing. If it turns out to be a lot more problems, I'm going to ditch the car and probably lease something. Yeah, it slows down. Cool. Managing one account is stressful enough. Yeah. Dude, buy the parts. I'll come up to campus and install. It's not at campus anymore. It's at the shop. But I know the guy who's fixing it, so I'm not going to get screwed over. So spark plugs, guys, I don't know. He was like, it's going to be this amount. He was like, it's going to be very, are you cool with like putting a couple $1,000s into this car? And I was like, I really don't want to, but yes. Lease, how's my credit? Credit, very nice. All right. I've got a hashtag for you, Citadel Meltdown. Ooh, perfect. Let's do that right now. Hold on. We'll save that. We'll save that for tomorrow morning when people are like on Twitter. Nah, no tattoos. What's your take on ATER? Haven't looked at it. When MOAS, when new car. Yeah, pretty much, Pam. You are on YouTube. I bet you could YouTube a video and see how easy it is to replace ignition coils. Yeah, probably could, but no. The car would start and then the engine would die. That's like, I had to get it towed like 30 minutes away. That was bad. Always have a spare wagon wheel. Yeah, that wasn't the issue. Citadel crying home to mommy. It's funny. Fuel delivery fare. Yeah, guys, I don't know what the actual issue is. He was like, yeah, it's going to be this. Can we do it? And I was like, is that probably going to be the issue? And he was like, no, I think so, but we have to do that first to figure out if there's any more problems. And I was like, okay, so you got to do it then. He was like, yeah. I was like, okay, do it. Coils are fine if it starts. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm not a car person. I just fix it, please. Vix, get a Wrangler? Oh, I could. Maybe. I don't know. Get yourself a 10 speed. I do know how to drive stick. I do know how to do that. Only on one car, though. Like the second YouTuber I've ever followed. I'm in, though. There we go. Thank you, Brian. Might as well buy a new engine. Yeah, I don't know if that will work. I don't think it would work. Get a new Bronco? No. Think the strength will continue tomorrow or typical Friday sell-off? I mean, we've seen Green Fridays. Like, it's been alternating. We don't really know. Get a horse? I should get a horse. Or like a goat. Get it G6? Hey, man. I would if I could. Bam the mechanic. All right, we got 1 minute left. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see. You guys gonna say anything? All right. It is 8:30. Thank you guys for tuning into another stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow's gonna be fun. We got a lot to cover tomorrow with Citadel. Citadel's going crazy. But thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I will see you tomorrow.